Oh, hey, welcome back to another episode of Homestead on the Hill. And just getting ready to go outside and do some work. And now that the winter conditions have set in, just need to act a little differently. Need to dress a little differently. One of the things, I usually, if I'm out just walking around, I wear my Sorels, good solid winter boot. But so the point of today's video is, how do you dress? How do I dress? What do I wear when I'm going to work outside? Obviously, I have my my wool hat on, and if I'm going to be, like I'm doing today, I'm going to be going out and cutting down a tree, so I'll switch this out. This is warm. It's warm, but it also protects me from the sun in the summer. Anyway, it's warm in the winter, but when I'm going out to work, I switch it out and put on my hard hat. My hard hat with the ears, ear protection. Another thing that I do is a thing I believe, and my choice is to wear wool. It's a natural fiber, and it keeps me warm, even if I get sweaty and damp. So, like, you know, when you're working, if you break a sweat, it has happened, then it you don't get cold. Whereas when you wear synthetics, when they get wet, they're not as good at keeping you warm, and they're relatively light as well. So let's start at the feet. Pair of wool socks. I've actually already got a pair of them on. This pair here, they're ready for tomorrow. And then the other thing, I wear long underwear. Here they are over here. This is the Stanfields wool. Itchy, but warm. You get that old scratch feeling. But they keep you really warm. I love it. As always, wearing my Carhartt bib overalls. Got the Carhartt bib overalls on. And you can see in here, you can see my long johns through there, my long underwear. People still say long johns? Kid, do they still say long johns? Do people say that?
I'm not sure.
Is that what the kids say these days? No, don't know? Okay. Okay, then when I'm hacking around, I always wear this, my Filson vest. It's a merino wool. Really, really warm. Keeps the core warm. I really like that. I'm partial to the Kirkland brand t-shirts because they're quite long, and so I'm going to stand up again. So when I wear them, they come down to about here, and that way when I'm can you see, they come down, and so that way if I'm working and well, I'm usually wearing bib overalls, so you can't see my, you know, my unmentionables, but it stays down and keeps your midsection covered, and keeps the cold air off your midsection. And then before I go outside, I slip on my Stanfields. Again, I believe this tag is worn down to absolutely nothing. Stanfields, my wool shirt, and oh, it's cold on the feet. The Stanfields again. Long sleeve, it's wool, so again, when you get all sweaty, it still keeps you warm. Or if it's out there and it's if it's raining or drizzling or snowing, still keeps you warm. And then I will often wear my Filson, my long sleeve Filson shirt over top of that, but it's only -4 Celsius, which I believe is, if memory serves me correctly, doing the calculations, It's like 29, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and so it's actually, it's not really that cold. It's -4, and what do we always say? It is a dry cold. So, and I don't know what it is, but the dry cold when you're up here in the on the homestead, it doesn't feel as cold. But anyway, so I'll put this on before I go outside, and I put it on underneath my bibs, and get my gloves. You're good to go. That's kind of my what I wear. And of course, if I'm going to use the saw, use my chainsaw, my Bucker Faller chaps, and hard hat, hearing protection, and as always, leather gloves. And as I said, steel-toed, good quality leather steel-toed boots. That's kind of it for what I do, how I prepare. As always, I'm thinking self-preservation. You need to be prepared out here when you're out on the homestead. There's not a lot of emergency services nearby, and so it's up to me to be prepared. And it's what kind of a different way of thinking. You know, in the city, you know, just call an ambulance and they'll be there within an hour or two. Out here, I'm kidding. It should be quicker than that. Anyway, that's it for this week of Homestead on the Hill. If you do me a favor, if you want to hit the subscribe button, I don't know whether it's down there or is it down there. It's a little circle with my eerie little picture of my head, like sitting there on it like that. So if you just want to tap on that, and then you can hit the subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, you know, the old thumbs up. And if there's any other topics you want me to talk about or cover out here when we're on the homestead, you let me know. Put it in the comments, and just, you know, feel free to tell me what you think, as long as it's nice. Okay, that's it for this week, Homestead on the Hill. Until next week, have a good one. Bye for now.